اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه.
Many a times, Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani radiallahu ta'ala used to say that if a murid of mine calls me from the other part of the world, then I will come to his help. And there are many incidents like this. Once there was a group of people traveling in the jungles. They got surrounded by robbers, and they all were being robbed when they all shouted, Ya Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani, Aghithna wa Aina, come to our help, come to our aid. And Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani radiallahu ta'ala at that time removes his slippers that were made of wood. The slippers he used to, and he just chucks them, throws them into the air. He throws them into the air, and those slippers go flying all the way to where these people are, and they start hitting the leader of the robbers, and then after him, all the rest of the robbers, they get lots and lots of sparks on their heads through these slippers, and they all become protected from these robbers. And they get hold of these slippers and they bring them to Baghdad and they give them to Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani. They know that this is Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani. And the people who were there when he threw them in the air, they were astonished that why is he throwing them in the air and where have they gone? They would only find out when these people would come with the slippers. And when they would see them, they would ask, where did you get these from? And they would tell them that this is what happened. We called upon him and these came from the air. This was the status of Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani radiallahu ta'ala. He had the power to change specific types of destiny. Destiny, taqdeer, there are different types of taqdeer. There is one type which can never be changed. There is one type which can never be changed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has fixed it and it will never change. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stops His beloved people from making dua for that to change. Doesn't change, they don't make dua. They know that that won't change. But there is another type of taqdeer which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has left hanging. It can change through dua and different choices. Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani radiallahu ta'ala had his eyes, he could see in Lawh Mahfuz and he could change these things. Once he saw a person going to the court of a sheikh and come out really upset. He saw this person had come out from his sheikh really upset. He asks him, why are you so upset? He replied that I went to my sheikh because I wanted to go to a business trip. I wanted to travel to such and such a place for business, and I wanted to seek the permission of my sheikh before I do. Because that was the way of the people. They used to seek permission from their sheikh all the time. So they sought permission from their sheikh, but the sheikh said that don't go because it will not benefit you. This will not be beneficial for you, don't go. So he says to this person that don't be upset, I take responsibility, you go, it will be very beneficial for you. It will be extremely beneficial for you, go. This person knows the status of Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani radiallahu ta'ala, and therefore he goes. He goes and his business trip was very successful until he was there. He sold so much and there was so much still left. He made so much money that he had never made that much money in another business trip. On the way back, when he is returning, he stops at a place and he falls asleep. He falls asleep and he sees in his dream that robbers have come and they have started to rob him whilst he is sleeping here. They rob him and they take all of his goods and all of his money and wealth, and they're just about to strike a sword on his neck to kill him, and he wakes up. He wakes up and he sees everything is still normal. I've still got my goods, my wealth, everything is fine. So he comes back to Baghdad. When he comes to Baghdad, this was the way of the people that when they used to travel, they used to bring gifts for their shuyukh. So he had brought lots of gifts for his sheikh. He takes it to his sheikh, and his sheikh says that I am not rightful of these gifts. Take these gifts to Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani radiallahu ta'ala, for in your destiny, it's said that you will go and your business will be very, very successful. However, on the way back, you will be robbed and you will be killed by the robbers. But Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani radiallahu ta'ala looked into Lawh Mahfuz and he added the word fil manami in his dreams and changed your destiny. Subhanallah. So go and take this to Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani, for he is worthy of this.
Dile aada, dile aada, dile aada, dile aada, दिले आदा को रजा तेजी नमक की धुन है चल खा लाए सना ख्वानों में चेहरा तेरा चल खा लाए सना ख्वानों में चेहरा तेरा।